I know most of us are searching for ways to save money, right, on gift giving this year. Well, financial expert Ted Jenkin is sharing a few strategies that could help you cheat inflation and still give some good gifts.
Most of us are searching for ways to save money on gift giving this year. Well, financial expert Ted Jenkin is sharing a few strategies that could help you cheat inflation and still give good gifts.
So the number one strategy that people are using to cheat inflation is to essentially say, I'm just going to buy fewer gifts than I did before.
Is this your strategy? Because according to Ted Jenkins, CEO of Oxygen Financial, pulling back on your purchasing is what most people will do to offset inflation this holiday season. And as Ted points out, you can prepare your family for this by lowering expectations early.
I've always found that happiness or unhappiness is about expectations met or unmet. So if you're working on a budget this year, you may have to tell your kids or family members, we're going to go down a few gifts from what we did last year because things cost more, but it doesn't mean it can't be impactful.
Impactful, which brings us to the next plan of action.
This is the second strategy. 17% of the people this year say they plan to just buy cheaper versions of the gifts. And an example of this is if you're going to buy somebody a thermos, you can buy a Yeti thermos, and they are great thermoses, but they're expensive. But there are many other really good brands that are out there that may be of lower cost. And in the end, are most people going to hold you hostage because you didn't buy a Yeti mug?
Now, if they do get enraged that it's not the brand they want, maybe you revisit your gift-giving list for next year? Okay, let's just keep moving forward. Ted let us in on 3 little secrets for shopping, and one involves patience and maybe a smidge of risk.
I will give people an inside tip if you're shopping for toys and you're willing to wait or hold off to mid-December. Walmart typically knocks down toys and their discount clearance from 75 to 90% off in their biannual sale. This is where you can really score a deal for your family on toys if you're willing to wait to mid-December.
The second requires you to forage through your home and car for gift cards you already have.
There are 3 websites that are out there for you to exchange your gift cards for cold hard cash: giftcard.com, cardcash.com, and raise.com. And the scoop is you really need to check all 3 sites because some sites give you a better deal than others based upon the vendor that you have the card with. And you can use that to buy those practical gifts or even buy other cards yourself.
Ted says raise.com in particular can help you secure a deal on that gift card.
What ends up happening is that if a card is $100 that you get at a place like Target or Walmart, because they buy in bulk, they'll generally sell it to you for $96 or $95, so you actually get a cheaper deal on the card.
The third strategy is for all of you Amazon loyalists.
One inside baseball here, or inside scoop, if you will, for shopping. Amazon reprices their stuff almost every single day. If you are an Amazon shopper, I would bookmark the website camel.com. That's 3 camels. And that is a website that does a price tracker on Amazon, and it will alert you when you're in the zone for the best price for the item that you're trying to buy. So rather than impulse shopping, you can go on to Amazon today, pick the item that you want, start having Camel track it, and the odds are you have a better chance of getting a better deal.
It's an interesting name.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
what was the
you can
reasoning for that?
It's easy to memorize. I don't know why they did 3 camels.
I don't know, but apparently it works. Lastly, Ted notes, because of the pandemic, a lot of us have splurged this year on revenge travel. I have not, but a lot of us are doing it to find normalcy. So he doesn't know if revenge shopping is going to be a trend for the holidays, but he suggests this. Take it easy where you can with the credit card because rates are hovering around 20% right now, and we'd have a holiday hangover, he says, that we will regret come January if we do go overboard with our spending right now.
Revenge shopping.
Revenge shopping, revenge travel, because we're so ready to have normalcy after the pandemic and get back out to what we were doing. So we're just, I don't care, let's just go do it because we can.
Makes sense.
I don't know if it's just because of the pandemic, but I do some revenge shopping. I do.
Always, right?
Always. I don't know if it's because of the pandemic, but
Really good tips in there, though.
But
like,
really
I feel
good
like I
tips.
learned a lot.
I hope
thank
so.
You. Yeah,
I
that
hope
was
so.
one of those stories, and I'm like, wow, I might have to go back and watch it. Really quick, though, Amazon, I put the item in my cart,
Yeah.
and then you wait for it to say the price has dropped.
Right, well, camel, camel, camel.
Or
Camel,
there's a
or
coupon.
camel, camel, camel.
I want to try the website. Camel, camel, camel. I'm going to remember that now, and you should too.